Hello everyone, I'm gonna keep this brief, So, we'll get back to Rana in a hot second, but you need to understand, I got some mods working that weren't working because of an update, and, so I hope you can understand, I need a little bit of diversion. I also need a name for this thing. I don't know what it is, but we gotta see, cause, oh, those are nice. But the main cannon on this thing, it isn't actually knocking the ship back, but I think if it could, it would. So I think this is the planet we need to go to. Looks like it. We'll see. Oh. Alright. So I think the turrets, when you have a ludicrous weapon loadout like I do, the turrets don't really work. And I'm not sure, we'll have to see, because it might be a thing of they don't work. Like, at all. It looks like they might not have worked at all there, but it might be because I have a ludicrous amount of them. But that is okay. I actually do want to swap over to a different ship, so we're gonna do that right now. I wanted to have... It's actually kind of funny. This is, like, the combat... This is the capital ship. This is the thing that is, like, the heart of the fleet, the flagship, the center of everything. It is supposed to be uber powerful and indestructible. That's what this is supposed to be. This thing with that array of weaponry. And eventually the turrets will... Eventually the turrets will work. Well, I was hoping that these would be docking ports. I don't know when the last time... I think the last time I showed this off was a stream. This is like... Well, this would not be a carrier. You need to have a... I would need to make a carrier a bit different. I'd have to set it up in a different fashion. But yeah, so, by the way, mods are... Like, there's gonna be a time when I'm like, oh, this... custom ships, whatever. But for right now, it's, oh, I do need to fix this as well. Because that might be a little bit more reasonable. This one I actually came up with a name for. I feel like I probably misspelled Odyssey, though. Please tell me I did, I'm just a dumbass. I actually am gonna delete these turrets. It should be fine for 2. Yeah. I think there's definitely some other ways I can modify this, but this is more of an exploration ship, and ironically, you will see that it doesn't have as much mobility, which I think... Correct me if I'm wrong. No, that's not the right one. This one has 100% mobility, even though it has, like, the same engine layout. Just because the habs don't weigh nearly as much as the cargo. Which is silly. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get on! I think since the last time I showed this, again, was also on stream, I extended it out a little bit just because it looks better that way. Oh, we're close. This is so bad. Let's just go straight to the cockpit. We don't have to... It's reasonable. Okay, it is reasonable that they have... Also, by the way, how much fuel does this thing have? Didn't check. And yes, it does have the 29 light years, which is a little silly, but... it has so much fuel that it doesn't matter. I don't know if there's any ship that has this much fuel. By the way, yeah, we're gonna repair this. Just for the sake of repairing that. Oh, also, what, does it have a crew? It has a crew of 17 for some reason? Yeah. But, okay, sorry. You know what, yeah, we're gonna wait for the takeoff for the first planet that I go to. I can't remember where I was at. I can never remember where I'm at. With these, Rana 3, Rana 3A, Rana 5, Rana 5A. That sounds like that's where we need to go. I also, oh god. I also, what did I do? I just edited Bower 2, so that's where I'm at, like, that's where I'm at. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I don't know. The nice thing is that this isn't, like, so ridiculously huge that it isn't going to work on a lot of landing pads, or a lot of landing zones. Let's just take a quick run around the ship. Or, no, that's the wrong button. I don't know what I'm doing. That's okay. Cool. I almost completely forgot what the purpose of this series was, now that I'm thinking about it, not gonna lie. What was I gonna say? Oh, well, I was gonna go on a tangent about Star Citizen. Because I made a Star Citizen video, and I wasn't 100%, I don't know. I love recording Star Citizen, and I'd love to do it more regularly. Oh jeez. We're gonna let the ship take off. Oh, hey, cool. I don't care. I've got ships for a little while anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh. Hello. Yes, Star Citizen, Star Citizen, Star Citizen. Yes. There's some videos where I'm just like, I don't want to edit this whole thing, and I think, like, Starfield, Galactic Guide got me into a bad, well, and also, Dokapon got me into a bad habit of just doing, like, the bare minimum of editing, which is really kind of necessary for this kind of video. Talk about Star Citizen next one, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know. I do love going through and actually, you know, having to think about where to cut and make all those cuts, even if I don't do a lot of, like, whiz-bang editing. I'm okay with that. You know, if I don't do, like, super in-depth information, I'm just here for the entertainment value. And that's what I want to focus on trying to do. But, and making sure that the video is as entertaining as possible and cutting as much fat out as much as possible. The problem is also that for Starfield, because, like, it's kind of unrealistic, because I want to, because again, I want to up my production numbers at some point here. At some point, what I'm gonna have to do is start, like, really hammering through everything. In which case, I have to, Hold on, could I put some... And I guess I could put some more of these here. That would be an interesting look. I have enough power to do it. Yeah, let's do a little run through the ship. Make sure we press the right button this time. But yeah, it's a... But yeah, so Starfield, I want to put as much... I know that I'm not going to cut, so I need to make sure I have as much content as possible. Let's see, all-in-one berth here. Is it? Might be an all-in-one berth, but maybe it's a living quarters. I'm not 100% sure. Might have just gotten rid of the kitchen, which is fine. I think it's fine. Got your workshop back here. Maybe I could swap this out with a mess hall. I think there was a ship that did have a mess hall and a cargo that I made, but I can't remember. Right. I have to go through the... Right. I'm remembering this. Okay, I have to go through the science hall. Right, I have to go through the science hall and then I go into the mess hall. Right. And then the captain's quarters is here. And I was like, okay, this is like the perfect ship. We'll get to that one ladder later in a hot second here. But then I added this engineering bay. And... oh, it was a control station. Right. A control station at the bow. And then we have another control station on the second floor, as well as an armory. As sensible of a design as one can make. Oh, right, it was here. Right. I think there was something I did for the other ship. The ladder was here from the... Instead of there, it was here. And I can't remember... I don't know what exactly I did. I think it was basically the same thing, but eh. I think I am also actually completely alone on my ship right now, so that's lovely. But yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I try and shove these videos with as much content as possible, and I don't know, I hope it's good. But until next time, have a good day, great day even, Chowskis.